We live, baby. We live, 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 live. It is your boy, Darth Eternal, the Dark Lord of the Sith. What's going on, guys? I'm sure you guys are used to seeing like a huge ass panel full of everybody, but it's just Kevin and me. We were here on Sunday, just kind of like bullshitting and talking and bullshitting and talking, but we're gonna do some more of that today. We might have some of our guests from the panel hop on possibly at some point during this 1 hour live stream. We're gonna keep it to an hour, maybe 30 minutes to an hour. So we'll figure it out, see how it goes. Like I said, what's going on to everybody in the chat, whoever is here watching this. We appreciate you. We are grateful for you. We are thankful for you. By the way, so this is kind of easy. So I could just be like, hey, I'm Darth Eternal, right? Here on my YouTube channel. As you're watching, please subscribe to the channel. And I'll throw it off to my guy to introduce himself. Go for it, bro.
So yeah, thanks, Rob. The Fandalorian here, or Kevin. So yeah, man, we're just here to talk some Star Wars, some Book of Boba Fett, getting hype. Less than a week.
Yeah,
and,
bro.
I got some of the new Funko Pops here, so we'll get into some of that too.
There she is, the one, the only, the one, the only, the one and only, shall I say, the one and only. It's crazy. You say, less than a week. Well, technically today makes a week, sir. So sorry to correct you there, but
okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, actually.
I always get ahead of myself when it comes to stuff like this. So
I could tell, bro.
It's just the hype in me, man.
The shirt speaks for itself, bro.
The shirt buddy.
Speaks for itself.
So the hype is real, man. I mean, there's people who've been waiting for this way longer than I have.
That is true, bro.
Time,
I mean,
I've been waiting too.
I know it's really, it's really like wholesome. Like we had, obviously the original story, the OTs, right, came out, 70s. So they've been waiting, for this to come out for years, and you finally get Boba Fett. You get Boba Fett, and he's finally here. We're gonna get we're getting an actual series talking about this character, and it's kind of sad. The original character who portrayed him is no longer here with us, right? How do you, so how do you really live to that mantle, even though we never really, learned much on that character, right? For so many years, we just, we got the Clone Wars version of a young Boba Fett, and you got the prequels that talked about him a little bit, right? His younger version, right?
Yeah.
But now you have post this, the original trilogy. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how that plays out. One of the things that I'm definitely that nobody's talked about, and we'll talk about it here, but one of the characters that I'm expecting him to see possibly in a flashback, and I'm just like, I'm going right for it, bro. I'm doing it. Should I do it? Do it. I'm going to see a flashback with him and Vader, and I want to see how they're gonna do. Yeah, possibly. Like it'd be nice. I mean, you don't think so? To see a nice little flashback with him and Vader.
Him getting hired for a job or something? Yeah, man.
Just see how they met, how he got hired, how he got referred, like who referred my man, like who told him, like, hey, like this is
like a portrayal of his first job for the Empire or something like that.
Yeah, like was it Palpatine that got him on board? Was it him? Like who put the word out? What do you think? Who do you think put the word out?
I think he put the word out through his reputation, honestly.
That's true.
But so then maybe Vader liked having him around because his voice reminded him of Rex.
That is true, bro. That is true. It's funny. It's funny because
more jokingly, but still.
No, it's true though. It's so true. But you think about it, right? Like I think to the OTs, there was no such thing as a Rex. There was no such thing as clones. Like we knew about, but like it wasn't like that to that extent, right?
For sure.
And now it's like you put the pieces together, and you're just like, I could see this. I could see why he hired him, because technically he's a clone, right? I mean, it could be a reminder of Rex or something.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like we figure Anakin spent so much time fighting alongside Rex, but not just Rex, all the clones. You just figure, if anything, the voice, right? Something
right.
Even if you wouldn't thinking about it directly, it'd be something familiarity. Sorry.
By the way, we got 4 likes on this video, so I want to shoot a shout out to whoever has come in and watched it and given it a like. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Yes, because it's just us two, and we killed it last time. We went 2 hours strong. Bam, 2 hours strong, baby.
Yeah, we were. I mean, that was cool though. We got into a lot of kind of the same topics maybe that we'll talk in tonight, but at the same time we checked out that
deeper.
what was it, Force Combat.
Oh, that's right. I was playing Force Combat. Yes, I
Okay.
haven't played it since that day.
Yeah, I downloaded it. I haven't played it yet, but I did download it. I have it, so I have to work on that. But that game looks sick, so we were checking that out.
Yeah, you got to do it, bro. You got to give it a try. It's such a good game, bro. I mean, I know I talked about it on Sunday with you, but it really was a good game.
Watching that. I mean, I downloaded it. I definitely downloaded that.
I know. I want to download. I think there's like some updates. Maybe I didn't get. I don't know. Like you see, like there's other characters and stuff. I want to get that. I don't know if you have to
clicked on, I think it said 4.0, and it has like Asajj Ventress or something.
Oh, it does. Oh, I gotta download it after this. Oh man, the moment I hang up on you, bro, I am going to download. Oh no, I got Christmas shopping to do. Para, what's going on, bro? What's up?
What up, George?
Homie? What's up, homeboy? What's up,
Star Wars fam?
I know, bro. That's the fam right there. That's the fam bam right there. That's the wham bam. Thank you, fam ma'am. Thank you, bam. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. But do you possibly think that we could possibly get that scene with Vader? I'm serious, bro. Like, do you think we'll really get Vader and like a flashback, like, and it'd be Hayden Christensen in the suit?
It can definitely happen, and in comparison to, you think like a lot of the other things that I feel like have been going around too. It's like if those things are possible, this is more than possible,
right? Right? Yeah. Wouldn't it be?
Also, too, I mean, it's been told I mean, there's definitely going to be flashbacks in this, right? You know, you don't call it the book if you don't go the whole, not going to say the whole story, but a decent amount of the story.
Yeah.
I mean, because also, let me ask you this, right? So
pretty
much everything we
Rainbow Sweetie.
Hey, Rainbow Sweetie.
That's awesome. All right, go ahead.
So, everything we've seen in these TV looks and the trailer so far, I believe is supposed to be happening in like, the first half of the first episode, right?
Right.
So what if, that's like our starting point, and that's like seems like a decent amount of it is like the present, at least, where you have like some of it happening before Mando season 2 and then some of it happening post Mando season 2. But what if that's like where it starts, and then it's just we go back and you just see different stories from different time periods of him in flashbacks, and then kind of building back up to that point where they're at now.
Yeah. You're trying to read it.
No floating head.
Yo, did you notice? Did you notice that? Like, bro, I'm actually like at level.
Yeah.
First time.
Much better.
Much better. So I know everybody here. Oh, a different angle of your Funko Pops. Oh, that's right. It's a different angle. I didn't notice that.
Well, I remember I had moved. I tried moving the desk a little bit last time we did stream. So now I put the camera at a little different angle. I want to try and get it closer because usually I'm sitting on the other side of my room, and it's kind of just like a far away view. So
okay, not bad,
trying
bro.
something different, man. Thank you for noticing, Beauty.
No, listen, it's true. I mean, even she said it here. I think did I put it up? I'm so sorry. They gotta tell us. They gotta tell the tales. Yeah, they do. They definitely do. It's a miracle. I don't know if it's a miracle that my angle or Kevin's angle, because technically me and Kevin both have new angles. No floating head, and new angle for Kevin. So there we go. Is it new Funko alert? New Funko alert.
Well, we're not quite into the new yet. We'll get to the new, but
we could do one. We could do one Funko alert. Oh, there it is. Wow,
I got you, Rainbow Sweetie.
Hold on, let me put you on a big screen. Put you on the big screen and kind of like, bro, model it with your hand. Like do a circle like around it, and you gotta go extra, bro. You always gotta go the extra mile. Oh, Rob's camera angle's a miracle. That's funny. It's true though. Oh, she said, "Oh my God." Yup. There you go. Wait, keep showing.
I remember.
Dude, you gotta show him more, bro. I like it. Oh, there you go. See, she's enjoying it, bro. There you go. Show your tech off. There we go. Dude, I want the Black Series figures so bad, bro.
Dude,
I
they look
really do.
sick. I just can't start collecting that
No.
because
Oh
you
yeah,
know
show
me, I
everybody
go
that
wild.
one. Yeah. That's the one
Yeah,
you showed on Sunday, right? Yeah.
right. This is like because you were talking about new Funkos, right? So this is something brand new, like a 5 pack for the Bad Batch, but without the helmets, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice, dude. That is kind of sick though. I just like I said,
I'm gonna do
you
a
know.
video where like I'll actually take these out of the
Oh,
box and do a closer
there
look.
goes the there
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
There it is. No, yeah.
Living off a main road.
Yeah, right.
Sorry,
There you go.
everybody.
The joys I can't even speak right now. The joys of living on a main road. So cute. Yeah, no, they are, that's what I find Funkos. They're like these cute little things. I can't
Yeah.
I love it. I love you, bro, but I can't get into them. You know what
Wow,
it
man.
is because the
Listen,
inner kid in me.
it became more of an addiction, and I like. It's funny because they've been out for years, like, and I never really bought any. And I saw after Mando came out, I saw the Mandalorian helmet ones, and then I just started buying up all those, and then it just got crazy.
Forged by light, horns up, baby, horns up, horns up. What's going
Right.
on? What's going on? Oh yeah, dude. Look, George is like, Long Island be busy out there.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
there's a lot goes on that road there. So
yeah, man. But dude, like, I think about Boba Fett overall, right? Like, you think now, all these years, now we're getting, the version of him after, like I said, the OTs, right? And after the Mandalorian. So now we're really gonna get to know his story on what happened. Because again, that there's and we're gonna have another guest come on in a little bit, and we're gonna ask them this question about the Vader, because I want to get their intake on it and what they believe and what they want to see.
sure.
And what I really want to know is who has he come in contact with since coming back? That's from the pit. Like, that's my biggest question. Who knows that he's still around? I mean, who knows that he's around? Who knows, like, who he's, like I said, who he's come in contact with? That's my biggest thing, because I think of, like, example, right? They're really hyping up. That's all. That's so awesome to see everybody in this chat just like saluting each other. Like, that's awesome.
Star
Um,
Wars fan, baby.
yeah, that's it, man. Listen, everybody, it's all for love, man. We all here to do one thing, and that's to entertain everybody. And that's what they do too. Forged by Light. Shout out to you guys, bro. Um, what was I saying? Yeah. So I wonder, like, with the comics, they're bringing back Crimson Rain, right? Yeah, Crimson Rain. That's what they're calling it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wonder with Kira, do they ever run into each other? Like, that's
I
one of my
pulled it
biggest.
out. That's one of my characters. That was my
I mean,
possible characters, right? I pulled out a bunch of different ones so we could talk about just that. So
oh, so okay, so hold up, Rainbow Sweetie. So okay, hold on. You want to come at me using my perfect lighting? Hold up. So, funny thing, my bad. Hold on, George. I got you right now. So, funny thing is that I actually have no ring light. It is all natural lighting. That is the beauty of having a light here, there, and everywhere. I'm chilling. I don't even need a ring light right now. So, I'm actually Gucci right now. I'm chilling, bro.
nice.
Yes, so it's a blessing. So to you. My bad if I'm like not looking directly at the camera. It's just because I'm like, I see myself here. I'm just looking straight into like my
Yeah, I feel
computer.
like I do that as well. My camera.
Yeah, like I can't, because
Screen's
I
over
feel
here.
like see, like I'm actually looking at you now, right? Like, I'm actually talking to you, but then it's like I feel like I don't know. Like, I wish, like, yeah. Anyway, we're not gonna get into that. That's a whole nother thing. But yes, I would love to. What magic is that? It really is. It really is. Do you think possibly, dude, Kira at some point comes back? Because she wants to reprise her role. She had said that the actress, I forget her name, but she did
That's
say that she would
Amelia
want to come
Clark.
back. There you go, Amelia Clark. There we go. Bam. Yeah, terrible with names. As we know, I've called other characters Bippity Boop Bop and yeah, all that other stuff. Or Bib Fortuna. I destroyed his name. But no, I know. Bib Fortuna. I
He
would
seemed
really
surprised to see Boba alive.
dude, who survives that? I mean, come on.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, though. To your previous question, right? Since he got
Right.
out of the pit, who has he come into contact with? He hasn't come
I
into
guess nobody.
if Bib doesn't know, he
I guess
hasn't talked to
nobody,
many
right?
of his contacts that he used to work with.
You think Bosk? You think he's in? You think he knows?
I don't know, man. Maybe maybe it was Dengar.
Dengar,
You know,
okay.
maybe it was Dengar.
Does Dengar? So you think Dengar possibly saved him? Oh,
It's
look who we
possible.
here! Boop, 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 boop.
I
Oh,
got you, Rainbow Sweetie.
look who we got! There she
Hi
is.
guys, sorry I'm not in my
Hey,
usual
Jasmine.
spot. I'm at a Starbucks.
Oh, I'm like, yo, it's Christmas somewhere. Have a
Ugh,
holly
I
jolly.
can't do it at home today, unfortunately. So I was like, oh, let me bring my laptop with me and go find a Starbucks.
Oh, we live in California Starbucks. There we
Yeah,
go.
man.
You should, you know what you should do? You should like tell everybody, like you should like walk around, like make yourself look so important and be like, so I'm actually a Star Wars YouTuber and we're just here talking. And you should like, oh, you know what you should do? You should ask a random person a Star Wars question. Like you should go to them and be like, are you a Star Wars fan? Are you excited for the Book of Boba? Like you should do it. You should do it. No pressure though, no pressure.
Oh, that'd be so funny, but there's only like 3 other people here.
Oh, hey, you could always ask one of those three people, and that's the best
That'd
part,
be
right? That's the
funny.
beauty of it. There's not that many people, so like you won't feel no pressure at all of like all these people looking at you like, oh my god, like what's gonna happen? Da da da.
That's why I had to like go order my drink, and while I was waiting for it, I was setting everything up. Um, but yeah, if this gets too loud, let me know and I'll mute myself when I'm not talking.
I would say mute yourself. No offense, I love you, Jasmine, but it is kind
Got a
of.
little music in the
Yeah, I'm
background.
sorry.
I hear somebody yelling at that they didn't get their vanilla venti coffee. Oh man! So going by Forged by Light, yes, they did talk about a de-aged Han Solo. That's been kind of like the talks as they did with with all the stuff that they've been doing with Indiana Jones and all that nice cool stuff. I personally would love to see that because like I know like in one of the trailers like you see something that looks like the Millennium Falcon, but it's not like it's not. Um, but
Could have swapped
that's
it out though.
yeah they what.
They could have like swapped. I don't know. They could have
They
like
could have. They
altered it,
could have.
but I don't think that.
I think that. I think. I
It'd be
think
cool to see this happen, but
it would. I just think that in this season, I think. I mean, again, like, listen, you're talking about bounty hunters. You're talking about, a whole bunch of characters that could possibly make it from the OTs, right? That we could see in this. Now, I do believe this. I think if we do see a de-aged Han Solo, I think it's going to be in a flashback. I think it's going to be something with Han Solo. There's going to be the two of them. But one of my biggest things is like if they're going to do flashbacks, how do you incorporate the version of the OT Boba Fett? How do you do that? Like I guess that's my biggest question. How do you incorporate that? Because again, like how do you make that look? And I'll throw it to you,
you'd end
Jasmine.
up having to have a bunch of different suits of armor and like.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably get like, a body double, just like Pedro Pascal has like his stunt double and I think a body double sometimes. So they would
There's
probably
two
do
stunt
that.
doubles.
Yeah, so they'd probably just do that for Boba Fett. Just get someone like a little bit more like Boba Fett size from the
Yeah.
OT and just have them do that and then have Tamara Morrison like voice it over. I feel like that would make the most sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. And that was one of my things. I guess I didn't want to kind of go there, but I was thinking about, the actual size of the actor, right? The original actor compared to, to Tamora Morrison. I can't say his name, but yeah. I always compare the two and I'm just like, how do you really do that, right? Like how does that kind of correlate to now, like the time of now? And, you would think differently, but I guess they can do that, go that route of getting a, just I guess like some sort of a stunt double that fits that, the OT character.
Yeah.
Well, because like Tamura, like it's not like he's fat or anything. He's fit, but he's older. And let's be real,
Let's just
OT
put it like
Boba
this.
Fett, OT
He-
Boba Fett was a toothpick.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was.
He was
And
a
I guess
toothpick.
he was. And that's why I say, I don't want to say it, but yes, that's the reality of it. And I guess that's my question is how they're going to really make it look original. Because, let me ask you this. This is what I was asking Kevin, and I guess everybody in the chat can comment. Please do. I want to hear your takes, guys. Like, that's what we're here for, to hear your guys' opinions as well. And your theories. We'll definitely pull it up here and talk about it. What opinions and theories you have? Let me ask you, Jasmine. Do you think that we will see as a flashback Boba with Vader, possibly?
I don't think so. I feel like that's too much for only. What did you say? 6 episodes? I think that's too
7.
much.
7
Oh,
episodes.
7. Okay.
Hmm.
So if there's only 7 episodes, I feel like that's so big to do for a flashback. But if they did like season 2,
Okay.
maybe like once he's like reestablishing himself, I
Okay.
feel like it's more. I don't know why, but I feel like it's more likely, in my opinion, that it would be a flashback with Han Solo instead of Darth Vader. But we can all be pleasantly surprised.
Right. Yeah. What do you think? I mean, I know I asked you, Kevin, but like,
Yeah.
what would you rather see? I guess, and you guys could comment in the chat. Who would you want to see? Would you want to see Han or would you want to see Vader? Who would you want to see in the flashback? I guess that's
Hmm.
my $1,000,000 question.
I would have to say Han, only because it I want to see what that history really is between the two characters.
Who was the character? I'm sorry.
Han,
Oh, you said Han.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean, seeing Vader would be sick, dude. But
Yeah.
I feel like we know that Boba has worked for the Empire and has done like we know that he's done that, and we could imagine that. But like you know, I want to see what the relationship between Boba and Han was, like what created that
Right.
between them. So that'd be really cool. Plus, I mean, I think you said it earlier, like a de-aged Hans, sorry, Harrison Ford.
Yeah. Forged by Love.
That'd be
Yeah, they said.
insane, dude.
Yeah, they had to I know that they had talked about that for a while. Well, they talked about it a couple of weeks ago actually. I just didn't know like I guess I didn't really know the reality of like if they would really go that route of de-aging because I think again I look listen, we all know that Harrison Ford does not want to come back. Like
Well,
he,
there is this actor. I think he's a European actor. He was in I forgot what it's called. It's called like the Age of like Adeline or something. Harrison
okay.
Ford was in it, and they got this dude that looks so much like young Harrison Ford for the flashback scenes that I
Mhm.
thought that they de-aged him, and I was like, "What the hell? This is
Mm,
so cool!" And then I looked it up.
Right.
Totally different dude. Looks exactly like him. Probably Harrison Ford's voice, but looks exactly like him. So if they don't want to do the aging, they could get like that guy again.
Yeah.
could make it
That's
work,
true.
man.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I don't know. Like for me, I know. Forged by Light says they'll keep Vader for Kenobi, but I think in a flashback, I think it'd be really. I mean, I agree with Kevin. I think it would be nice to see them expand on that relationship. This is what I think. This is what I'll say. I think it would make more sense to touch on a younger Han Solo, just because again we had obviously the movie where you can kind of make. What if they kept that same actor and just used them for that? Like I just thought about that. Like we totally are sleeping on like the fact that there was supposed to be a Solo too. So
Yeah,
like what if they just used him and then incorporate him into that and then you could tell a bigger story and I think that'd be kind of dope. What do you guys think?
that would make some sense too because they are trying. It seems at least like everything that they're putting out is going to be connected in some way.
Yeah. I
Which
mean,
that's
look at
that's the kind of stuff I like. So I'm ready for that. But that like
yeah.
with like this conversation is cool because like it's like so it's like the possibility of Vader or Han, right? Either one. It's like I'm just like trying not to like tell myself that they're gonna happen because I like get my hopes up too much. That's I just want to definitely
Yeah.
just try. I'm trying to temper my expectations.
No, 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 no. Don't do
It's
it,
getting
bro.
really hard though.
Yeah, no. No, no, listen, bro, I totally understand it, bro. No, but I think that if they went that route of using the actual actor, if anybody could look up his name, I don't know his name. I forget all the time. Do you know by any chance, Jasmine, do you know the guys,
He
anybody in the
was like
chat?
the
Should
Alden Aldrin. Let me look it up really quick. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
mute
don't know
myself
his
and look
name,
it
but
up.
look, again, I think that he would do. I liked Solo. I didn't dislike it. Like I actually really enjoyed it. To be honest with you, I enjoy. I don't mind those little movies because I think again it tells a story and it gives us characters, and we need these kind of stories to kind of like help Star Wars kind of grow a little bit more because it's the comics that really help out Star Wars a lot and tell these stories that we've never seen on the live screen, like on the big screen, shall I say, or in animation, right? Because there's so many stories of like think about Vader, right? You have all these comics on Vader, that tell a darker story, and everybody wants that dark Vader, dark Vader. Everybody wants, not dark Darth. You got a dark Darth Vader. That's what we want. And that's what we yearn for. Like, and I know I want that. That's something that I really truly want. I want a Darth Vader. So to see something where they can possibly, Alden, Jasmine, you could say it. I can't. I'm
Okay, so like I literally mean no offense, I cannot pronounce white last names. Alden
wow.
Ehrenreich.
That's not
right?
nice. No,
Aaron
I-
Reich.
I can't pronounce it.
no, it's okay. It's okay. My
Alden-
last name's not easy to say, but I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna say it
Kevin,
here.
Kevin, would you say Aaron Reich?
Aaron Reich.
Aaron Reich. There we go. There we go. Aaron Reich.
Alden
Aaron Reich. That's funny.
And
Darth
then I
Vader.
looked it
Darth
up.
Vader. That we're gonna call him. That's gonna be the new thing now. Whenever we see Dupree, we'll just call him Dark Vader. I said hater. Dark
And then I looked it up. The other guy who looks exactly like Harrison Ford, Anthony Ingruber. I'll
Wow,
type out the name right now, but like just look him up. Looks exactly like.
Are you on your computer? Okay, try to share it because you should have sharing privileges, and I could pull it up so that way everybody could see.
Cool.
Now I want to know Rob's last name. Spike my curiosity. You definitely don't. Definitely don't, because it would not make sense with who I am, with what I. Yeah, I don't think it even makes sense with me. It is a cool last name. Well, it's different. Put it to you like that. Definitely different. I guess the day if any of us ever make it in this stuff, I guess we could kind of. You guys can see my last name there. What is it? Wikipedia.
Wikipedia. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll share my page.
Yeah, no,
I'll
go
try.
for it. Yeah, just hit the button, and I would basically let it happen. Yeah.
Share screen.
But what I was, so I guess I'll continue to talk until I see the thing here so it could be shared. So I definitely think, again, with the comics, it'd be nice to really see something because it could, like I said, touch a different story that we never heard of. Possibly little things that can explain stuff with Solo and Boba Fett, as to why certain things happen and different routes that they could go.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
I thought
definitely
your
would
last
like
name
to
was
see.
Sid. Well, that is true. Technically, it is Sid. It is. Just. Oh, here we go. Just by the
okay.
government. If we're going off the government, it's not Sith. But if we're talking Star Wars community, yeah, it's Sith. So we'll leave it at that. And on that note,
What we got?
Did it share?
yeah, you see, I pulled it up.
Okay, so like
All
this
right.
guy.
Okay.
I like the other guy, the original. I like the other guy they used for Solo, actually.
So in the movie, when you like actually see him like moving around and stuff, like you could see he looks pretty well like him.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, I love Alden. I thought he did amazing in Solo.
Right.
But this guy, like when I first saw him, I was like, "What the hell? Did they de-age him?"
Uh.
Like it was really cool. It was really cool to see.
Girl, you're gonna get me monetized. Well, no, not monetized. Is that the word, monetized? Because you have all that Christmas music. YouTube's gonna look at this video and be like, they cannot. This is a video that will not. Yeah, this is not gonna help his hours or anything like that because they have, here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Yeah. Anyway,
I can't believe it. I can't believe it's like just a couple days now.
no, Jasmine, you got to do the whole you got to model it with your hand and go around and all that stuff. There we go. There you go. Is it box number 1? Is it box number 2? Oh man.
Oh god, that'd be funny to do, but I have dyscalculia, so I mix up numbers all the time, so don't trust me with that.
No, it's okay. I don't even trust me with numbers. I'm terrible with numbers. So yeah, I'd be if you wanted me as your accountant, that'd be the wrong thing because let me tell you something, your bank account would say 000, like it would not even have any positive numbers. It would probably be a negative something. So I would not be able to help you out in getting money.
Don't let me be your accountant, or I'll just end up with more of these.
That is true too. But at some point, those are gonna run out, and there's not gonna be any more money. So, bam. But going back to the whole thing, I'm still pushing for Kira. I'm still pushing for Crimson Dawn, Crimson Rain, whatever we're calling them, because there's 2 different names. I know the comics are going one route, and I want to see her story finished. I really do. And I hope that they incorporate it because I know one of the things that, Star Wars is trying to do is talk about all these different characters and tell a whole bunch of different stories. Like, for example, The Mandalorian, right? At some point, Din's character is going to fade away. It's going to be done. Like, they're going to already touch on all his, on his on his journey. His journey's gonna come to an end, and it's gonna happen soon. Like I would give it another 2 more seasons after the 3rd season of The Mandalorian. That's it. It's gonna be done. They already said that. He's only signed on for 3 more years anyway. So total of 5 years, but he has 3 years left, so it's done. But I personally want to see different characters. And I'll ask you guys, who's a story that you want them to touch that could possibly be in Boba Fett, be in The Mandalorian, be in any of these other shows? Who would you want to see? And it could be something from the Clone Wars, the OTs, anything, like any movie, any show. Who would you want to see go? Of course, I knew.
Hondo Naka.
Does he come? Do we see? That's a question. Do we see him in Book of Boba? You think?
I kind of hope so, but just for like something small. Like I love Hondo, but at the same time I hate his character. But I like when he pops up. He's just he's like that annoying, like he's that annoying uncle at family parties that keeps trying to like give you life advice, and you're like, please go away.
Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it.
Yeah, that's true. That is
I
true.
mean, I liked him in Clone Wars a lot better than I did in Rebels, but
Yeah.
that's the thing, though. That's the thing. That's the thing with Star Wars, though. It's like the like these characters, even like
He's
a smaller
laughing as he
character,
says,
like
he's
even these small characters like him would have like this story arc across the different shows and movies, and it's like I just love the guy, like any character really. But let's
It
see.
sounded like you were gonna say I love the galaxy. I love the galaxy too, Kevin.
Yes.
I love.
What about this? What about Max Rebo?
Oh my gosh!
To find out where he's at.
That actually matches with the Acolytes. Like if you look at the banner that I made, like if you look down, it actually matches with the same color. That's so funny. No, I mean, wait, Jasmine, did you say the character that you would want to see? I didn't.
I agree with you that I would love to see Kira's story, because I know that they're not going to give her a movie, but if they could give her like a
Some
1-season
screen
show
time.
or something, would be
Yeah.
really neat. And like they could start introducing it in Book of Boba. That'd be really cool to see where she took Crimson Dawn. If not, I would love to see Barriss Offee, but not.
Ooh, yes.
But I want them
Is she
to
still
picture.
alive?
I don't know, because Disney keeps changing, everything. But because I don't like what they did to her character in the Clone Wars, so I want them to fix it, and I want them to do something else with her. It'd be cool if she were still alive, and maybe she can if they're not going to change what she did to the Jedi Order, then I want them to, make amends and have her make amends with Ahsoka. Maybe help her out for like one mission, something. Like she doesn't need her own show, but if I could see her for like 1 or 2 episodes, I'd be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Give her some redemption.
Yeah, bring justice to my girl. She did not deserve that. Her character wouldn't have done that anyway.
Oh, come on. Give her a chance. Give her a chance. The one character that I truly hold on here, I'm gonna pull it up. The one story that I truly still want to see, the one character that they really need to do justice by, and I know we've talked about it here plenty of times, but I'm gonna say it again. I don't care. Because I'm just at the point where I'm just like, you need to bring it. I'm trying to pull it up, so bear with me. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull it up here. And you guys could comment in the comment section like who you would want to see. Okay, here we go. Bam. This is who I want. That's who I want to see.
Asajj.
Yep, that's exactly who I want to see. I think they need to tell her story a little bit better. I think they need to tell it a little bit more. Again, we did get enough of her in the Clone Wars, so I could understand why they don't want to kind of touch that character. Enough, because we do know her story a little bit. Rainbow Sweetie says Bo-Katan or Din. You would want to see in Boba, or you're saying just a story overall, like a prequel to their story? Because if it's that, then yeah, that'd kind of be cool too. I would want to see more of Asajj. I mean, I've talked about it here plenty of times. I've done videos on it. I think that she needs justice after the Clone Wars. I think that we don't know what it'd be dope to see her in Kenobi. And I know that she dies in the book. You read the book, Jasmine? Did you or no? I don't know if you guys.
Dark Disciple, right?
Yeah, and that's canon. But again,
what's the time? In that timeline though, that she would have died before Order 66, correct?
She died at the hands of Count Dooku.
Yeah, so she
in Boba. Okay, she says Boba. Gotcha.
I want if they're gonna bring up Bo-Katan, I want. You know what? I want more of her and Satine's story, because I need to know for sure, is Corky a Kenobi or not? Because let's be real, that ain't Bo-Katan's kid. And he said, and The way that he describes it, he's like, "Oh yeah, I live with my aunt."
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's only those two sisters and it's definitely not Bo-Katan's kid, then it has to be Satine's kid, and I need Dave Filoni
To
to
put
just
it.
confirm that.
You think we'll get it in live action?
I don't care. I just want it.
Oh man, that'd be
I don't think
wild.
I don't think they would bring that up though. In see, I don't think they're gonna. I mean, where could you really talk about it?
It wouldn't be in Book of Boba, but just at some point, like maybe in The Mandalorian, when they're on
Hmm.
Mandalore and he's asking about the history, then at some point, Bo-Katan could be
That's-
like, my sister and her kid, something quick like that. I'm okay with, but I just need them to bring up Porky one more time.
Something small where like it won't
Yeah.
throw off people who don't know, but if you know, kind of thing.
I think honestly, I really like that one, Jasmine. You really got me there. I didn't even think of the Mandalorian, honestly, because I know, and it's funny because we do know that they're going to be talking about, that's what season 3 is supposed to be more about. Him taking the rule of Mandalore. That's going to be like the main focus. So I could see where they possibly can talk about maybe his character a little bit more in there. Maybe we get the final answer as to, first off, we get to see Mandalore, in live action. That's going to be.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that alone. The Mandalorian live action, I think that's going to be very beautiful, very beautiful.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I mean it's a beautiful planet, and to see it in live action, I think is going to do really, it's going to do it. They're going to do a beautiful job, I think. And also going back to what you said, Jasmine, I think if they're going to talk about his his lineage and where he's from and who his parents are, I think that'd be it. I think that would be the perfect way, because how old would he be in The Mandalorian?
So he was about, I think he would have been 16 or 17, about Ahsoka's age,
Right.
by the
Oh,
end
so
of the
you
Clone
figured.
Wars.
Right, so he would be maybe like 30, 40?
Yeah, something like that. And Dave Filoni, I know you're watching. Jon Favreau, I know you're watching too. You bring him back and you tell me whose dad is his.
You say
I
his
know they're
name.
watching. I know
You-
they're watching.
You say his name. You say his name. That would be cool. I think so. You think you think that that's their kid. You think that's Kenobi and Satine's kid. You think so for sure.
Well, because Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon spent like a year on the run with Satine, like helping her from, I forgot what the hell, like some
So you're saying
political
he had
whatever.
needs that she solved, basically.
Oh yeah, because I mean, he even mentioned like he
I
was
know.
in love with her. He had to like pick the order though, whatever. But in one of the books that is canon, there is a specific line that says Jedi can get laid, which means Obi-Wan
Wow,
probably
okay.
saw
I wasn't
something.
expecting that, Jasmine. Jeez.
It was in the
Way
book.
to
It's
prepare me
canon.
for that one. Jeez, we
It's
know Jedi
canon.
can get late. Now, is it the right thing? Like Yoda said, you have to, tame your emotions. The same way he told Anakin.
It would be like a friends with benefits thing.
Not
you would
not
have to do
Yoda. I
it
mean
that way.
Obi-Wan. Yeah.
Think Yoda didn't get laid in his like 800 years of life?
Oh, hands
We have
down.
Grogu.
That's not his. He had Grogu. He had Grogu, and they had babies, and they had more. And who knows who the parents are? Could be Bast. Who? It could be anybody. Who could it be? Barasofi. Who knows? Asajj Ventress.
Imagine that's like the future of Star Wars. You just find out like all the Jedi had like secret kids.
Could you imagine? They had to, like, come to think of it, like, not for nothing, but they had to have. I feel like, come on, man. Like, we all have urges. We all have needs. Everybody wants a kid. Like,
True.
Everybody wants some sort of an offspring. Even if you adopted, like, at some point, like, that's why, like, even with Luke, right? Like, I think of Broom Boy. Like, I feel like that's his son. I think that's his son. I don't care. Right?
Plot twist: the new Jedi Order is all the love children from the Jedi of the Clone Wars.
No, but I definitely, I mean, if we're going to talk about that for a second, yeah, I think that at some point they all had kids at a point in time. I think it's just, it was forbidden to really talk about and really kind of put out there, right? But at some point, their line, kind of continues. And now where they are, that's the $1 million question. Where are their kids?
Yeah.
That's, just like, where is Jasmine? Where is she safe? Is she all right? Can anybody hear her? So is anybody there? Is it Starbucks? Is it the fam at Starbucks? Did you get oh, I know what it is. Jasmine got a fan. A fan came up to her and was like, "Oh my god, Sexy Wookiees. Woo woo.
So something funny, kind of funny, like that has happened before, where someone was like, "Hey, do you work here?" And
Oh,
I'm like, "What?" But like, I was at a con and I was in costume. They're like, "Hey, you work at that place, right?" And I'm like, "No."
that's
And
so
I had a straight up lie. And like, it's happened a few times where people are like, "Hey, you work at this one place, right?" And I just straight up lie. I'm either like, "No," or I'm like, "Oh, I have a twin, but you know, she has this color hair, I have this color hair, so you might have confused us."
Oh my god, Jasmine, you going in tonight, girl? Oh my god, was not expecting any of that, you know. But no, it's okay. We still love you, Jasmine. We still love you. No, but yeah. I mean, again, everybody. I think everybody had a kid. I think everybody had a kid. You know,
Well, if they
and
didn't, how would there be more force sensitive children?
that
I
is true.
Yeah, I think they either had kids, or if they didn't, then they learned from those type of relationships what is healthy and what is unhealthy when it comes to attachments. That's why, you
Mm.
know, it's kind of like a crazy thing to read, you know, the line that was in the book, which that was word for word in the book. But I think that they use those types of relationships to learn the different types of, like, you know, attachments, healthy, unhealthy, you know, how far can my feelings go without, you know, going over the line. I feel like if they had those kind of relationships besides kids, I feel like it could really teach them, you know, emotionally.
I'm sorry, Jasmine. This is so funny. You're talking, and the music is like Christmas time is here. Happy.
It is upon us.
I know it is, but it's just funny because she's at Starbucks, so it makes it all the more funnier. No, but
This is the only time I'll do it at Starbucks. I just had to be an Uber driver for someone today, but like
oh my
there's too
god.
much traffic that I couldn't go home for this.
See the dedication that we have for our panel. Like this is what it is. Like that's what I love about us. Like we're just so funny and we're just so like this is what we do for you guys. Like whoever's watching and is gonna watch at some point, guys. We love you guys so much that we stop at Starbucks. Preferably Jasmine stops at Starbucks and will live stream at Starbucks while people are watching her, looking at her, possibly thinking, who is she talking to? Why is she on a panel of three or more people talking about some sort of movie or
I'm in the
thing?
corner and like the people have been like watching me. They're like, "What the hell
Are
is she
you
talking
serious?
about?"
Yo, I would love to know what the manager's
Yeah.
probably gonna come. The manager's gonna be like, ma'am, we need you to like keep your voice down because like you're overbearing the music and whatever you're talking about, if you could take it outside the doors, yeah, we'd appreciate that. That's funny. That's really funny. Meanwhile, me and Kevin are home. Oh man, that's funny. So yeah, I agree with you though with the whole attachments thing. You know, it's so sad that you think of Anakin, right? How he got basically like ridiculed and all this shit because he had a love for Padme and he had to hide that. And I just feel like I mean, obviously we all know that like if they would have just let it rock, he probably would have. I mean, we know it would have been a different outcome, right? I mean, we wouldn't have had everything. Or do you don't think so? Okay, Kevin, go ahead. Say what you.
I mean, I don't know. There's
Uh,
probably a couple other factors in there. I mean, he started off really early with the attachment where he didn't want to leave his mother.
yeah,
Like
true.
he kind of, I mean, they didn't want to train him. You know what I mean? They didn't
Yeah,
want him to be trained because he had already been exposed to too much of that, I believe. But at
yeah.
the same time, the
It
chosen
all
one, man.
it all
Like,
started with those Tusken Raiders.
it's not everybody follows the Jedi Council. So
No, not everybody. Oh, not even Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon didn't even follow him. He just
Revan and Malik didn't do it either.
yeah,
They
that's true.
defied the Jedi Order too.
They did, and that's why but it's so funny because Revan's story is so unique. He was
Yeah.
a Jedi turned Sith, turned Jedi, turned in betweeny, then back to Sith, and then yeah. It's such a crazy story. It's such a crazy story, and that's why I cannot wait. Uh oh, here we go. Train him per Qui-Gon train him at the request of
Yeah.
Qui-Gon. Yeah. I mean, if it really wasn't for that, I mean, that was the only real reason was because of Qui-Gon. Was going to train him. But that's one of the biggest things that I really believe is like if Qui-Gon would have, and I think that's a lot of other people as well. If Qui-Gon really would have never died, Anakin would have been such a different person because I just feel like what he had with Obi-Wan was just like that brother relationship. With Qui-Gon, it was that father figure he never had that he really needed. You know, that he needed that guidance, and you know, you kind of see it in the prequels at the end where he, you know, when he dies, you know, you see like that sadness. He looks at him, you know, and Obi-Wan is just, you know, they talk, you know, they give each other kind of like that look, and you're just like, damn, man, like it's crazy. You know, it's crazy what one person can make an impact on your life, can really change your life, and then it's like, and then they're gone. Like it's like a different, like you're going like this and then it's a different universe. If this person does it, then you have a different one this way, or you could just go that way if that person survives. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, there's no doubt that things would have played out differently if Qui-Gon hadn't died.
Do you think at one point, I'll throw this at you guys, do you think at one point, since Qui-Gon wasn't really a part of the Jedi Order, do you think that at one point they would have, do you think Qui-Gon and Anakin would have probably left and done their own thing? You know, I think about that sometimes. Do you think possibly Qui-Gon would have picked up on the shit that was going on and he would have just been like, you know, like, I don't think I want him a part of this?
I don't think he would have left, but I think he would have definitely butted heads a lot more with the council to try to, you know, fix things, get them to open their eyes. Because in the book that our book club read, it's called Master and Apprentice. It's really good. It's about like young Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, like during like kind of their earlier years of training together, and you can see a lot more of like Qui-Gon like kind of doesn't really take council stuff. He's just like, well, have you guys thought about it from this perspective? Maybe try seeing it like this. And so I feel like it would have been more a lot of that. I don't think he would have necessarily left.
Yeah. What do you think, Kev? By the way, before we do
I
go,
agree.
Jasmine, hold on, Kev. My bad. Jazz, because you didn't introduce yourself. Tell everybody where you're from and where to find you. My bad, quickly.
True.
And
true.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong button.
Girl!
I'm sorry, I pressed the wrong button. All right, so my name is Jasmine, aka Sexy2 from the Sexy Wookiee Squadron. We do books.
There you go. Dope. Kevin, go back to what you were saying, my bad.
Yeah, so no, I agree. I kind of forgot where I was there for a second.
Good.
Damn,
bro, this is literally you right now. You're like, this is you. If you know, I think you know what I'm about to show right now.
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm about to show now. This is you right now. This is Kevin right now.
Oh. I love you some soup day.
Bro, Kevin's gas for soup. Oh my god! Look at Jasmine.
I love that clone and that meme.
Like, hold on, let me pull it up again. It is one of the funniest. Like, we were talking. So, for you guys, we were talking about this off screen, and we were just dying. I was dying because I'm sorry. Every time I see that, like, that fucking look, yo. I've never seen anybody hyped for soup like this guy, bro. What the? Yo, you would not catch, like I said before, and I'll say it again, you would not catch me being that hyped for soup.
Hey, man.
Yo, they need to come out with something again like that. Like, they really should.
I want a toy of him.
For real. Like, I wouldn't even mind if it was like, you know, those bust figures where it's like half the body and then it's like up. I wouldn't mind just him holding a tray of soup, like.
I want a t-shirt. I want everything. The first time someone ever like sent me the screenshot, I like started wheezing. It was
you know, not for nothing, you know, if I ever get monetized, I ever come at 1,000 subscribers and whatever, yo, I would love to do like, because I've talked about it where I want to do like my own clothing line, you know, with my own designs and stuff. I would love to have his face on one of my shirts and just do it like that. That shit would be so funny, yo. Like, that would be honestly, that would be a great logo to have. Just yo, that'd
Guess
be
what's happening today, boys?
Soup
I
day.
want a side by side of him and Kevin though.
Oh, that'd be
on
dope.
the shirt. I want a side by side.
That yeah, we would have, you know, that'd be something we could all get for the panel and just like wear it while we're live streaming. And then like
sounds lovely.
And not tell, no, but you wouldn't know, Kevin. That's the thing. You wouldn't know. We would all wear it and we would all have it. And then like we'll be like, yo, Kev, like look what we all got. Like, bam. By the way, I'm wearing a Vader shirt, but that'd be so funny. Vader. Dark Vader.
That would be funny, man. You would catch me off guard for sure.
Oh, we should do that, Jasmine. We gotta talk about this like after. Yeah, we'll talk about it after. I can't stop laughing because of the face. I have it on the side of my screen and I can see it. Oh shit, my headphones almost. I'm sorry. It's really funny. It's like I gotta take this fucking picture now. Cause I'm not.
Distracting, huh?
It really is. Cause it's just. You know what? Oh my god. Let's put Kevin out and show my face.
We got the new. This is the book of Boba Fett Boba Pop. So this one just arrived today at my house. So
the book of Boba Fett.
Yeah. So he's got, and here's a question I actually wanted to ask because like. So look, this one right here is from, like Mando season 2, right? So now this one is from the Book of Boba Fett. Look at that gnarly scratch down the face mask.
Oh,
like, I want to see
is.
where that comes from, man.
I bet you money I know what that is. I bet you money. You guys ready? You guys ready for my prediction?
Hit me.
You guys ready? I think it's gonna be Cad Bane.
I was just pulling these.
I think it's gonna be Cad Bane. Let me put you on the big screen, bro. Hold on.
No, you do have to put me on the big screen.
No, bro. You deserve the big screen. I'm not gonna lie though. I like the one to the right. I don't like the one to the left.
With the red one.
The red one. I like the one with the actual hat. I don't know. The other one looks like.
Yeah, the newer one does have a doofy looking hat.
Yeah. Why does it look like samurai? Like the you know like it, yeah.
But this one's cool because he's got his droid on the back. I don't know if you can see it at the bottom, but. Got Toto 360 on the back there.
Toto!
I love the Cad Bane pop. So they have the 2 blasters, and he just like ready to go.
Snowball!
I feel like we're definitely going to see him in Book of Boba Fett, an older Cad Bane.
We have to. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm always destroying these Star Wars. I literally almost said. I almost said Chad Bane. I swear to God, I don't know why. I almost said Chad Bane, and I have to admit it because, like, yo, it was just in my head.
He used to be a frat guy.
What?
Yo.
Chad Bane. He used to be a frat guy.
Oh, he used to be a frat guy, really?
Before the Clone Wars?
I mean, with the name Chad, you kind of have to.
That is true too. Yeah, he must have been a fraternity guy. What?
The big box. Oh, okay. There's so much stuff on top of it, or else I would pull it out. But it is
poor Grogu.
It's Han Solo in the Millennium Falcon.
The Millennium Falcon. Oh, yeah, can we see?
Oh, you got right here. There's like up to the ceiling of stuff on top of it, or else I would take it out of there. But
do it.
I don't want to cause an avalanche right now.
Do it. You're gonna see Kevin. He's like,
avalanche of Funkos.
I've done it. When you try to move too fast and grab too many at once, bad things happen.
It'd be like cause of death, death by Funko's avalanche, and then it'd be like.
I mean, that'd be cooler than probably what it's gonna end up being.
And then it would be like it would say, but I still love you 3000. Yeah, I just did an Avengers thing. Yeah, I just did.
Oh,
so.
I see.
Did you? By the way, did anybody here see Spider-Man?
Yesterday, yesterday my boyfriend and I went to go see it, and so I know you guys always make jokes about Bella crying, but I cry for like every movie for like any reason, and I was just crying so much, and my boyfriend is just like, stop.
We love Bella. Stop. We love Bella. We just, Bella is just an amazing person full of energy and she's so sweet. I mean, that's my big sister right there. So.
I'm a crier just like her, but I just don't do it on the panel. I do it at the movie theater.
Oh no, that's what I love about Bella. Like, yo, that's how I know she's an actress. Yo, Bella could cry on the spot. Like, yo, you guys, like,
she's so cute.
She is like, and I love it. Like, listen. When I'm not gonna lie, like Bella, you boosted my ratings that one time, so I love you for that. Thank you, because it was like watching a soap opera, and then all you hear Dupree's is like, because I was like, that's right, that's what we do here at this panel, and Dupree's like, shut your ass up, Rob, shut your.
She's so cute, but because when I was crying yesterday, I was like, oh my god, me and Bella have something in common. We're both criers.
I know. Oh,
she's so cute though. She's like I think the third time I was crying. This isn't a spoiler. I just cry for everything in a movie. So the third time I was crying, I was like, I need to go watch with Bella so that like we can hold each other while we're crying.
virtually, a virtual hug. I mean, it was a great movie. I have to say, like, I know we're getting off a little bit of Star Wars, but it was a really good movie. Really, I mean, they did a really good job. And well, it's nice to see that some people here did already see it. So I mean, I could kind of say it, I guess. It was. I'm gonna be on. I'm just gonna say it. I mean, the movie's been out for a while already. It was nice to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield come back. I thought that was really cool. Jasmine's like, I'm not saying it. I'm not doing it if he's doing it. I won't do it if he does it.
Stop, I'm gonna cry
Right, I'm
now.
not worried about getting spoiled.
No, it was really nice. Like I love when he was like, I love when Ned was like, Peter Parker, Peter Parker, Peter Parker, and then you just see Andrew Garfield. Yo, I'm not gonna lie though, I got chills when I saw that. When I saw Andrew Garfield in the freaking alleyway, I was like, yo, this is not happening. Like this is really like at first, because you know, like you hear the things like that they were not in it. They were not in it. And I was like, I really believed it. I really did. But then I was like, yo, that's Andrew Garfield. And then once I saw him come out, I'm like, all right, I know the next one. They saved the best one for last. And then he goes, all right, Peter Parker, Peter Parker, Peter. And then all you see is Tobey Maguire come out. I was like, all right, like
I'm gonna cry again. I
like,
love
yes.
them.
like that was so freaking like it was so full circle. It was so nice to see Tobey Maguire reprise his role because again, like we both know the two of them got both their movies. Well, actually, he didn't want to come back. Actually, Andrew Garfield, he didn't want. If I'm not mistaken, he actually didn't want to be a part. He didn't want to do another one. And then Tobey Maguire, they just cut. What was it? The fourth one, right? Because they did 3 of them, and then they cut the 4th one. So, which I like. I mean, I will always love those. Those are my childhood Spider-Man. I mean, to see those were awesome. I still will always love it, and especially the video game for it was amazing. So, yeah, it was nice to see them, come back. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna actually ask you, Jasmine, do you think possibly, you're an MCU fan, right? Like you like all that? Okay, cool. So I could ask you. It'd be nice to have Mariah and everybody here, but we'll get them on hopefully.
My bad.
No, you're good. I'm gonna throw it at you too, bro. Don't worry about it. Listen, you're still a fan. You still like it. You watch it. Do you think?
I actually really I don't.
What?
I don't really keep up with them.
Are you still gonna go watch it though?
She's like, no.
I mean, if
told them already.
If someone from my family wanted to go, I'm actually I want to go see The Matrix.
That's fair. That's fair.
I heard The Matrix was okay. I heard it wasn't really all that.
I heard mixed things about it as well. I'm like, I've already seen the other ones, and I'm ready to see it.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. I'll throw it to you, Jasmine. Do you think, for some reason, did I call you Bella? I feel like I did for some reason. Okay, my bad. I'm so sorry. I guess because I heard the name Bella, I'm like,
no,
anyway.
we just talked about how cute she is.
Okay. Do you think possibly this is a setup to do for the two of them? You think that they'll have their own movies or something, or they'll appear in other things?
I don't think that it's a setup for them to have their own movies. I think it was like a one and done type of thing.
You think so? Really?
I really do, unless they bring them back for something with Tom Holland, but I don't think they'd get their own movies. Maybe they'll do like a show like they've been doing with like WandaVision and everything. So maybe they'll give them like a show to kind of, show everyone what they've been doing like years later. Like they talked about it very briefly in the movie, but maybe they'll give us like a TV show or maybe one movie for each to show like how they've kind of come along. That would be really nice, but I don't think we should expect too much from that.
Yeah, because I've been reading up on a couple of things on Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield being used for other projects. Actually, I've been hearing that. That's one of the things I've been reading about, and hearing Andrew Garfield wanting to come back. And I think, to be honest with you, I think it'd be really dope because, I think that movie, the one with Miles Morales, the Into the Spider-Verse, the new one, that's because there's 2 parts to it, if I'm not mistaken, right? There's part 1 and part 2 that they're coming out with. And you're going to see I think you're going to see a shitload of Spider-Man. And I think this movie, and I think that movie, and I think Doctor Strange is going to open up a whole thing of Pandora's box in the sense of seeing different Spider-Man. Because, again, Tom Holland is signed for, I think, another 3 movies, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I think they can use these characters as Spider-Man from different universes and possibly use them for, like, let's say, like, the event, like, let's say they're setting up for something for the Avengers, right? Because one of the things that I took away was there was a lot of little things. I don't know if you noticed in the movie, like, Jamie Foxx was like, oh man, I wish we had a black Spider-Man. I was like, Jasmine, we can't hear you.
I started screaming. I was like, yes, 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 yes. I forgot I
Yeah.
was muted, but I was so into it. I was like,
No, I know,
yes.
I know. I'm honestly, I'm fucking with you. X Men is incoming soon. Yeah, I'm not X Men. I'm not really. It's more this because I think going back to what Rainbow Sweetie said. I think Andrew Garfield. I think because they are talking about because think about this. If they do the movie for Andrew Garfield and they do a movie for him and they do a movie for Tobey Maguire, you can tell a different version, a story of Spider-Man from a different, like you could tell an older, like a Tobey Maguire with MJ, like his version, but at an older age. Because notice he was like, "Oh my back," like I know that meant that he's just old, but like think about it, you could get that story, then you could get this other story of Andrew Garfield without Gwen Stacy and how like his life is, and because remember he was very emotional, like very emotional. He was like very angry, and he was telling Tom how basically Tom Holland Spider-Man how to not do things because again like he regrets it, he wishes he could have done it differently. So it's like I think it'd be really nice. And now the reason why I say this is because now they saved all those characters, they saved them. So like who's to say that those stories don't show up somehow, because then you can use them for future projects, like for example the Avengers movie, right? Like for phase 4 they're gonna come, we know who's gonna be the leading front. It's gonna be Tom Holland Spider-Man, like that's what it's gonna be. And I think we can see them somewhere along this line where they probably help him out or something. Who knows? But I think that's what I think. I don't know, what do you think?
Oh, that would be
Sounds
really
cool, bro.
nice, and it makes sense to have them ready for future projects. I don't know if they actually. I don't think they have anything planned, but I think they set it up in a way
That they
to
can do
have
that.
them ready. Yeah, that they can do that later. It would be nice to see the two other Spider-Mans, have their own chance so we could see what they've been up to. That would be really nice. But if they're only like in the multiverse and in like a few other movies, kind of like guest roles, I wouldn't mind that either. I would just love to see more of them. It just kind of doesn't feel like they set it up for them to have their own movies, if that makes sense.
Yeah. The Avengers, what is that? Is that a band? Yeah, that was funny. That I'm not gonna lie there. Yo, wait, who was it? Was it Tobey Maguire when he was like he looked like he knew, because one of them, I forgot who it was, one of them looked like they knew what he was saying. And then he's like, what is the Avengers? Like he's like, yeah, because it's like, yeah, Earth's most mightiest heroes. And they're like, yeah, no, we don't know who that is. So yeah, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, again, if they could listen, if they do it, great. If not, I'm okay with what we got. It's a nice little story to end, and we got to see them one last time, right? And yeah, but I guess at this point, we're an hour in, and I think we could, I guess, kind of wrap it up, right? We've been here for a while. I mean, Kevin, do you want to show off anything? Jasmine, you want to talk about anything?
Well,
I know we did say it would be like 30 minutes to an hour. We reached the hour and 2 minute mark. Um, I know Jasmine. I know you probably got to head back too, because I mean we don't want to keep you at Starbucks forever. And so closing time, time to close the doors and
I
go
do
to
have one
Chili's with
thing that
my
I'd like to
fucking
show.
friends. Wait, what'd you say, Kev? I'm so sorry. I was
I
singing.
do have one
You,
thing that I'd like to show. I know I've showed you before, Rob, but
you
uh,
have? I don't
so
remember something
I've been
like
doing
this.
the Star Wars Funko Pops for a while, but now
Oh,
I'm working on my new thing, which is the Star Wars
let me
Big Pin.
let me put them. Let me blast them. Let me
Yeah.
blast them.
Sorry if
Bulbasaur.
the light is shining the wrong way off of the
Not Star
camera,
Wars
but
at all. That is
so they
cool
fit
though.
perfectly in this shadow box. Pretty sweet.
Shining like na.
But yeah,
That's so cool.
they're very detailed pins, and I've really become to
No,
like
not in
them
office.
since I've been waiting for the new Funko Pops to come out. But they're like, here's like a closer look at one. They're like
Wow,
very
yo,
detailed.
bro, I'm not gonna lie though. When you put it, you were like, "Hey guys, like, look at this, look at it right here." And it's
Sorry.
okay. There you go. There we go. No, I'm just messing with you, Kevin. I love you, bro.
Yeah, man,
Oh
love you too,
man.
bro.
Yeah. I mean, today was awesome. I mean, it was cool. We got to talk about Boba Fett. Like, we literally spent a whole hour basically on Boba Fett and some Marvel. So that was kind of cool, right? Got to like expand on some new stuff. Next week, guys, we have Book of Boba Fett. Well, we Book of Boba Fett. We will
I'm
be
off from
live.
work, and we have Book of Boba Fett.
I know, dude. I'm
Like,
off too. It's
I haven't
great.
been this excited in like over 2
Oh my God,
years.
this is so exciting. No, but it's cool. It's really nice that we're so let's tell everybody actually. I don't know. I mean, I think you guys know already, right? The whole thing of what's going on for that day for us. Okay, Kevin, do you know? I think you do.
Yeah, we spoke about that, I believe.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna announce it to everybody here. So guys, what we're gonna be doing is the day that the Book of Boba comes out, we will be live streaming it from this platform here. We will be doing a live reaction. So we'll do a pre-party and then we will do a live reaction, literally live, and you guys get to see us watch it, and you get to see our faces, our reactions at home with our loved ones or whoever, and you can join us here. Literally join us, and you can talk to us as we watch it, as you guys watch it. You could be a part of the experience, with the acolytes here. I think it's going to be something so interesting. It's going to be something amazing. It's freaking awesome. And like I said, I think the beauty of what I love about our panel here and what I love about this channel is that we're not crazy big, like we can talk to each and every one of you guys. So if you guys comment as we're watching and you say, guys, did you see this one part of the episode? We can literally be like, yes, we did. What did you think while we were watching it? And then we can talk about all of it after the show ends. And that's the beauty of it. As we have our girl here, Jasmine, we have our man here, Kevin, and that is the beauty of it. And I'm so grateful that we got to have this last panel right before the big opening of I keep saying the fucking Bad Batch. It's the Book of Boba. The two B's that always the B the yeah.
You
anyway,
love the Bad Batch, man.
I fucking hate it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just dislike it. But yeah. So check us out next week. We will be live at what time? 3 a.m. Okay, Eastern time and 12 a.m. Pacific time, right? For you guys in Cali or whoever's on that side of the world, that side of the planet, or whatever. So tune in for that. It's gonna be fun. Like I said, we know some of you guys work. Hopefully you could catch it after, obviously, regular hours throughout the day, but hopefully you could join us at nighttime and we get to hear you guys talk to us. Anything you guys want to say before we do end it? I'll throw it to you, Kevin, and then Jasmine, you could close it.
Well, yeah, I just want to say, so now, like you said, is the last panel before the show comes out. So I just want to, glad to chat it up the last couple times with everybody and, our predictions and what we want to happen. But so I just want to let everyone enjoy the last week of hype and,
Yeah.
we'll see you when the show comes out.
Yeah. Go for it, Jasmine.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool, really fun. Come watch with us, or if you have to wait to see it, definitely watch this episode after you're done because it's going to be cool. You're going to see all our reactions. Also, if you're still going to go see Spider-Man, stay till the very end.
Yes,
the very end.
The very, very end, because
Uh-huh.
there's something that you will be super happy for. Even though they put it out already. Either way, stay. If you didn't see just stay at the very end. Continue, Jasmine. My bad.
No, just that. Just because I saw some people leaving the theater, and I was like, "No, stay! It's a Marvel movie."
I did the same thing. Tell everybody where to find you, and the whole thing.
Kevin, do you want to go first?
Oh, sure. I forgot about that part. Thank you.
Always forgetting.
Yeah. So I mainly post on Instagram at the.fandalorian, and I can be found on YouTube at the same name where I do unboxing videos when I get the deliveries of new Funko Pops, like these new Boba Fett and Fennec Shans.
The new Boba Fett.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Yeah, go ahead. And by the way, guys, for whoever's watching, don't log off just yet because we have a little thing for you guys to see at the end. So, but anyway, go ahead, Jasmine.
I'm Jasmine, aka Sexy2 from the Sexy Wookiee Squadron. We're a book club. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Tumblr, all that fun stuff. I'm not usually at a Starbucks. It's just today, so usually you don't hear this music. But yeah, part of Sexy Wookiees.
So you got to say it, Jasmine. Sexy Wookiee out.
Sexy Wookiee out.
So, guys, I have a little trailer here for you. We could watch it as well, and then we will end the show. So here goes. By the way, guys, follow and subscribe to this channel. Tune in next Wednesday for the live stream and panel and pre-watch party for the Book of Boba. Guys, stay safe because then, yes, it is a crazy thing. Numbers, I do have to say, my job just shut down because of COVID. The numbers are just going up like crazy. So please, guys, I'm advocating, for you guys to really stay safe because this is a serious thing. I do know some people that I know personally that have COVID now. and it's a serious thing. Take it serious. It's come close to me. I, for the first time, was like literally near somebody who literally had it, and I was shitting bricks. I got tested. I'm okay, but I know others that are sick, even kids that are sick. So it's scary. Please take it serious. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you need anything, guys, always, you can message me, the Fandalorian. You can message Sexy Wookie, Jasmine. You can message them. We're always here to talk to you guys on anything Star Wars. And if you ever need somebody to go to, we're always here for you guys. Stay safe, guys. Happy holidays, by the way. Enjoy it with your loved ones. Have a really, really safe one. And we will see you, I guess, before the New Year's. Yeah, which is awesome. So I just realized that.
Right before the New Year, yeah.
Yeah. So Merry Christmas to all, and good night.
Good night, everybody.
Boba Fett was a man with no name kind of character, lone gunslinger when I was a kid. You didn't know his face. You didn't know who he was.
The idea of somebody wearing Mandalorian armor is clearly influenced by Boba Fett. So bringing in Boba Fett felt very right.
With the book of Boba Fett, we're going to find out where he's been and about how he's changing.
What happened in those years between then and the end of Return of the Jedi? And then also seeing what would Boba Fett be like now.
John's story structure was really brilliant in that it was just overflowing with all things cool.
There's a rawness to everything. That's what I love about it. I think that's what gives it its authenticity.
There's a little bit of fun in there as well, a lot of action, drama, and it's going to be exciting for the fans to see. It's going to be some journey.